What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a great day. Getting into this episode of GH. This episode gave me a migraine. I ain't gonna lie, it did give me a straight up headache. First and foremost, I don't like how they trying to get rid of Jake. Like they're writing him out as going to some art program in Barcelona. Like really? I feel like it's at an inopportune time because with Jason being back and Lucky coming back, y'all choose now to write this boy out. That's dumb as hell. That is dumb. Like their teen scene is just so trash on this show. I ain't even gonna lie. The teen scene back in the day was spectacular. The teen scene now, non-existent. Like, just like if they would keep the damn teenagers on the show, you know how much hell this new generation could raise. Like, come on now. Like, get y'all shit together over there. Like, these writers ain't got no imagination. Like, damn. Y'all could be doing some crazy stuff with these teens this summer. And what happened to the storyline Lil Aiden was supposed to be in? Him being bullied and stuff. They just dropped that. What about his little boyfriend, Tobias? Ain't that his name, Tobias? So we not gonna meet him either? Like, damn. There's so many open-ended things going on this show. It's like, are we gonna get a conclusion? Probably not. Probably in passing. Like, Jason and Jake done went to the damn baseball game, whatever game they were supposed to be going to. We ain't get to see. I mean, naturally, we're not going to see the game, but we ain't even get to see them going. You know, getting in the car to drive to go. Like, nothing. Crazy. Like, some of the good stuff be happening off screen. They need to fix this. Like, really need to fix this. Because some of the off screen shit that they talk about sound a lot better than what we see on screen. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Elizabeth was running game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Elizabeth knew what she was doing when she went over to see Jason about Jake going to Barcelona, that art program. She knew what she was doing because her going over there talking about something, oh, you know, I'm just gonna look for some loans or whatever to help pay for his school. You know damn well, once you mention that art program and him going to Barcelona, you knew damn well Jason was gonna offer to fund it. She knew that. Come on, everybody know how Jason is when it comes to some money. He gonna give it. That's just what you ain't even got to ask. He gonna give it because he is generous with the money. But my thing was for her to sit there as the mother of his firstborn child and say, "Oh, that's generous of you to offer." Generous of him to offer. That's his child. Hell yeah, he should be paying for that boy's school without question. That's the least he can do. Hell yes. He gonna come up off that paper every single time. Like, why should Liz have to shoulder everything and try to figure out how to pay for stuff? No. And I am so sick and tired of this Liz financially struggling storyline that they've been doing for decades. Like, come on now. Like, one of the things I liked about Liz was that she was a regular person. She ain't like Sonny and Carly and Jason. You know, she ain't like Patrick and Robin who could just write these checks or just go out of the country when they feel like it. You know, I like that. She's real. You know, she worked for hers. You know, like she got to literally get up and put in hours at the job. You know what I'm saying? But my thing about it is that homegirl works a lot of overtime and she's a head nurse. I'm pretty sure once she got promoted to head nurse, that paycheck should have seen a major increase. Like, I'm between the new salary and the overtime, I ain't saying she gonna be rich, but hell, her pocket should be, you know, bulging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you can't be broke every damn day now. Got to see some type of increase in something, you know? I wonder, like, how much do head nurses, surgical nurses make? Especially in New York. Like, how much do they make? Got to be making at least over $100,000, I would think. You know, that's some comfortable living. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Like, the economy is not that great right now. You know, so a lot of things have went up. So I could understand how that would still affect your pocket. You know, I get that part. But my whole thing is, too, Jason got money. You know what I'm saying? He could easily get that boy a studio in town or something if he want to do art. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't got to go all the way to Spain. And Jason, if he want to bond with him, you know what Jason could do? You know that warehouse that he work out of? He could easily put a little art studio in there for Jake, so that way him and Jake could bond, you know, while Jason is walking around with his clipboard counting coffee beans. Jake could be right over here painting a mural, or he could be painting a portrait, and they could have some father-son bonding in the same warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You ain't got to send him all the way out of the country for that. Yeah, so I'm not, but again, I'm not surprised that Jason offers some money or whatever, but at the same time, Jason can't keep throwing money at the situation now. He needs to be there, because that's what, kids remember. They remember who was there for them, when they were going through trying times, or when they were going through puberty or things at school, you know what I'm saying, who gave them rides to their practices and stuff. They remember the most active parent. You know what I'm saying? Jason, yeah, he's provided financially for the, for his son, but at the same time, it's like you can't make up for time. You know what I'm saying? It's the memories. Like him taking him to that game and stuff. That's what kids remember. You know what I'm saying? All Jake ever gonna talk about with Jason is, well, he paid for this. Well, he, created a trust fund for me. All he gonna remember is the money that you threw at him. You can't always throw money. Make sure you actually have some time with the boy. So anyway, moving on from that. I am beyond sick and tired of this Heather Weber nonsense. I don't like how they portray Portia as the angry black woman. I don't like it. It's like she rants and raves at anybody nowadays when it comes down to Heather. I don't like how they're trying to portray her. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she ain't doing nothing wrong. I understand nothing has been filed on Heather's behalf so far to get her out of prison. I get that part. I understand that. But I feel like Portia's just trying to be proactive. She's just trying to make sure that people in high places, Laura, don't keep trying to ask questions and trying to reopen this case. She's just trying to make sure that they understand her. You know what I'm saying? I get that. As she should, because let's be real. My thing is, they try to shoehorn Carly in every little storyline. Jocelyn, could have been killed by Heather her damn self. So why Carly not rallying behind Portia? Like, why aren't anybody rallying behind Portia? So many people in that town should be behind her on this. But yet so many people are acting so passive aggressive about it. And it pissed me off that Jordan and Curtis are joining the fray. Curtis been acting passive about it his damn self, especially after he went to go visit Heather. He been acting funky himself. Sitting there gonna tell Portia, oh, I see what Laura see. Heather definitely seemed like she's changed. Boy, just because she giving y'all lip service in prison do not make her changed. Even she herself has said that she can't, confirm that she would never kill anybody or she wouldn't have those urges. Even she felt that way. But yet people think she changed. No, she hasn't. And that's my problem with writers too. It's like, stop trying to make these villains domestic. Stop trying to domesticate these villains. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to make them human. They're villains. Keep them as villains. These people have no feelings. They don't care. Keep them that way. That's what makes them interesting. Imagine if Helena Cassadine was still alive right now and all of a sudden they try to humanize her. They try to make her the sweet, doting mother and grandmother baking cookies and donating to charity. It would never happen. Helena ain't that girl. She not that girl. She not baking cookies. She got servants. She gonna order them to put some poison in the cup and poison her own child. That's Helena. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about her. She crazy. That's what I love about Heather. You know what I'm saying? Keep them who they are. Stop trying to change them. They're villains. Why isn't Trina getting any scenes with her mother? Like, that's what's baffling to me. Like, why aren't we seeing Trina with Portia? Having conversation with her about this. She went to Laura and gonna bring up her mother and stuff, but why not sit down with your mama and talk to her about it? Is weird to me. And they really do need to address Taggart, because I don't like this narrative that they're trying to paint with him, because that man has been her father ever since she was a baby, ever since she was born. I wouldn't give a damn what a rinky-dink DNA test has to say. That's still his daughter. So with everything that Trina's been going through, why isn't Taggart there to comfort her or to talk with her? Or to, you know what I'm saying? It's like abandonment in a way. Like, there's no way in the world Taggart would just drop off the face of the earth when his daughter is going through so much. No mention of him. Oh, he didn't send a card. No flowers when Spencer died, allegedly. Just nothing. No mention of where he is. Nothing. It's weird. It's like, no, he ain't Jason. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Jason. He ain't Lucky. He ain't none of these deadbeats. Like, it's stupid. Um, that whole scene with Laura and Trina pissed me off too, because now Trina questioning whether or not Heather was in control of her actions or if she should be in prison. I'm like, oh my God. Why are they running with this narrative trying to get everybody rallying behind Laura like she's making the best decision? Oh, I don't feel Heather shit. I feel like Heather's changed. Laura, you felt that way about Cyrus, and look what that man was doing behind your back when you started thinking he was changing. That man was still Cyrus, evil, still pulling shenanigans. What happened with all the stuff with Austin and Mason and all that type of stuff? He was doing all that shit behind her back when she started thinking he changed. Her judgment is very much impaired. It's impaired. She wants to be the woman with the heart of gold, the forgiving. That's fine. You can forgive, but stop forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so damn quick to forgive everybody and kumbaya. Like, no, these people have done horrible damn things. Stop trying to advocate for their ass. Leave them where they are, in prison. You know, I feel like she's giving lip service too, because she's telling Trina, oh, I got to respect Heather's decision. So if you respect her decision, why are you still looking at other poison, like other cobalt poisoning cases? Like, why are you still looking into the other cases? Why are you still talking about how her case should still be reopened? Why are we still having that conversation if you respect her wishes? If you respect her wishes, you would drop the whole damn thing. Stop looking into it. Or other cases that resemble her case. It's dumb. You know, you even got Kevin sitting there rallying behind his stupid wife. And I hate to say these things about Laura because she's an icon, but it's like she pissing me off with this story. She really is. It's annoying me. Speaking of annoying, Pikeman. Can we wrap this damn storyline up before the summer is over, please and thank you? Because this storyline is irritating me. Like, they're picking up exactly where they left off with this. They are no closer to busting or bringing down Pikeman. No closer. For one, Anna shouldn't even be on this case. Jason might as well try to get this evidence by his damn self. Because I wouldn't trust Anna, and I damn sure wouldn't trust Jagger because Jagger's an idiot. Like, that man think he a good FBI agent. He's garbage. He need to turn to his badge and gun effective immediately. Since we talking about recalling people, his ass need to be terminated and recalled himself. That man, I feel like if Jason were to tell him about Valentine or anything that they know about this case so far, Jagger will find a way to ruin it. He could ruin a wet dream at this point. He's a hack. Anna, her judgment, just like Laura, her judgment is impaired. And I feel like here's this word again, conflict of interest. Her sleeping with Valentine or having any romantic liaison with that man, it can damage this case. Any evidence that she find, any good lawyer could get that shit thrown out. It would be inadmissible in court. Just keeping it real. And how dumb does she think Valentine is? Like, she's talking as if Valentine is some idiot or something. This is the second time that Valentine has caught her snooping in his house. You can't tell me he don't know something. Like, he know what she up to. Valentine is not stupid. That's a bright person. He's a very smart, cunning fucking person. You can't tell me he don't know what she up to. You can't tell me he didn't know Jason was sitting outside his house that morning. Come on now. Valentine ain't no idiot. He's a lot of things, but dumb ain't one of them. And every time he done caught Anna snooping around or looking around his house, she had some goofy ass excuse. Oh, I'm looking for the corkscrew. In the living room, dear. All in the bookshelf you looking for? Madam, where would your corkscrew be? Ooh, I can answer. The fucking kitchen, that's where it is. In a drawer. Why would it be in a Anna Devane. Madam, who you think you playing with? This is Valentine. Who do you think you playing with? My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord. Wrap this damn story on up. Just like a pig in a blanket. Wrap this bitch up, because I had enough. It is July. We are almost in August soon. Wrap this shit up now. Please and thank you. Please. Didn't we just see this scene a few weeks ago? When she was sitting there having dinner with that man and she found that phone, that satellite phone the next day. We had this identical damn scene, didn't we? Why are we still doing this? Why? I'm trying to think at this moment. I feel like we need new writers. We need new head writers. No shade. I don't like nobody losing their jobs, but I think it's time for a change. It's time for a change. We don't need writers who have been on this show or who have been on other shows. That's one of the things about daytime TV. They need to stop recycling writers. You know what I'm saying? I understand they want writers with experience that know these shows and stuff like that, but that's the problem. They stuck in the past. They ain't got no fresh ideas. We need new people. We need younger people. We need fresh ideas. We need shit that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Stop writing intelligent people that we know to be intelligent. Stop dumbing their ass down like they like come on, like just dumbing them people down. They ain't slow like this. They are not this slow. Anna was a damn super spy. And she can't cover her ass better than this? Being all obvious? Really? Anyway, Valentine working overtime to get her ass out the country. That man keep trying to tell her, like, listen, why don't you come out the country with me? Why don't we go do this, this, and this? I mean, I don't see how she gonna take an extended vacation. Ain't she the damn police commissioner? How you just gonna leave? What about your job? Well, she can leave that job because she ain't that good at it no more anyway, so you might as well turn in your badge. Hell, let Mac resume his position as commissioner. Anyway, speaking of Mac, I see what Maxie and Felicia was trying to do. They trying to force Cody and Mac in the same room and stuff, but it ain't working yet. I mean, I'm not surprised that Mac is not, gung-ho about fixing things with Cody right now. You know what I'm saying? I think for him, the anger and the hurt is still fresh. I think they need to let them, give them a cooling off period. Give Mac his cooling off period. Let him really just digest all of this, process it, and pick it up in a few days. You know what I'm saying? Give it a few more days. But after a few days, Mac need to wrap that shit up too. I understand you upset, but come on now. Get to know the boy. As far as Sasha go, I feel like that was horrible advice that Cody gave. Oh, just let it go. Just don't say anything. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Sasha need to be singing soprano at this point. You need to snitch. She need to drop more names to Michael than a $10 snitch at this point, because I'm ready for her to tell it all. I don't care if you got to write it in a note. You need to write it in a note, write it in a text, write it in a well-crafted email. I don't give a damn. You need to tell that man what's going on, because I want to see the fireworks. Matter of fact, you go tell the media where that gossip columnist Adrian at. You need to go snitch to him, because there's some good gossip for him. I ain't gonna lie though, Sasha was taking a big gamble by telling Cody about that secret, because we all know Cody is about that dollar sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with Quartermain money now, and it's funny too, because she told him, "Oh, don't go blackmailing them. Don't be putting ideas in that man's head." Because listen. At this point, I wouldn't even blame Cody if he went to Drew right now and told him what he knew, because we all know Drew would write a fat check to keep this shit a secret. I know that check would be probably like a $5 million. He could probably get at least 5-10 mil off of Drew right now. With that secret alone, please. That's money in the bank. I'll be telling it all. And you know what he could do too? He could probably get a $5 million check from Drew and then turn around and get another big ass check from Michael. Because you could tell Michael, I got some major information for you about your wife, but it's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? You could double dip. Double your money. Fuck that. That's what I'd be doing. Shit, Mac don't want nothing to do with him right now. Shit, get your coin. Shit, blackmailing is more lucrative than scooping up horse shit. I tell you that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would rather blackmail than keep scooping up this shit. I'm telling you now. But he keep that horse stable clean, don't he? Y'all see them floors at that horse stable? That's the cleanest I ever seen a horse stable. And I done been in a horse stable before, and that's the clean. I know it smell like Febreze in that motherfucker. It look clean. I said, go ahead, Cody. You good at what you do. Clean that shit. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Peace.